I'm loving this universal bag. Could I put... Oh, no, that's not how it works. Nope. Because I'm in a crafting... No. Wait, how does a universal bag work? Click on the... I have to click on the... Oh, right-click on the bag right there. Thank you for that. So then I can click stuff into it. There we go. It's kind of weird that it shows up right here, but then it does show all the different inventories in the area. Huh. Interesting. All right, making the chisels. Okay, we needed the 5 chisels, and then we also needed 10 wooden wedges. Actually, no, I'm just going to go straight up there. I was thinking of something else. Refugee camp. Hi there, Undertaker. There's the chisels. There's the wedges. Great, I'll start work immediately. I hope my dead husband's relatives will be satisfied. The thing is, they already sent a couple of threatening letters. Just in case, could you please build a workbench for me so I can do my work more efficiently? I could. Interesting. So is this similar to Teodoro's workbench? Bunch of wooden planks and a bunch of nails. Did I have enough planks? I almost do. There we go. Stick this guy in the washing machine. Okay, that's a few more shards. We need a lot more. Hey, this guy's a dark brain. Okay. What about his other stuff? Oh. Those are actually really good. And then I'll wait on everything else. Oh, storage space, storage space. So many problems with storage space. Oh, wrong thing. Stick that away. I'm also going to put the book in there. Oh wait, the universal bag. Five skin. 2 complex iron parts, 2 tanning agents. If I got another universal bag, I could have one full of building components like planks and nails and iron parts and other stuff. And I can carry that around with me really well. Ooh, ideas. So 2 tanning agents, 2 complex iron parts, and 5 skin. Two of those. Five of that. And then 2 of those. Oh, that's just a few points. Wow. And they do have separate inventories. Perfect. So one will be for quest items. One will be for materials. Yeah, I like that. So all but 16. Nope, that's not what I meant. Full stack of nails in there to start with. Do I have simple iron parts? I have a bunch of simple iron parts and some complex iron. Wood stuffs. Need a lot more of that. But now it's daytime, I'm going to go back up to the refugee camp. Ta-da! Nope, not you. Okay, where are the people I'm trying to find? There he is. There she is. Oh, of course, you just started walking. Are you literally going one end of the camp to the other? Oh, you're literally going to the thing I just made you. Workbench is ready, although you know that already. That's perfect. Thank you. What? I didn't understand that. My dead husband's relatives are insisting on the best gravestone I'm capable of. Yes, sir. Oh, wow. Yeah, that sounds serious. What can I do to help you? 5 quality steel chisels. Five quality? What do you mean by quality? Because there's bronze, silver, and gold quality. Okay, I'm confused. Can you please stop walking so I can actually talk to you again, please? Okay, we got carrots, we got all that stuff. Oh! That's a new person, a tanner. Tell me, good lad, did someone ask you to bring something for me? A note? Actually, no. Did something happen? You look really sick. It's sleeplessness and nerves. I can't stop thinking about my son. He's in terrible trouble. Could you tell me more? He was one of the king's guards. He dreamt of being a guard since he was a child, but recently... Sorry, it's difficult for me to tell. He happened to sneeze during the king's solemn speech for the holiday of great purification. And they reprimanded him? I don't think so. I wish. He was fired, lost his home and all of his savings, and given me an enormous fine. I had to tell my I had to sell my tanning workshop, and it's only covered part of my son's fine. That's terrible. Please don't ask me for money. You know, even now, living as an outcast, I'm still a mother and I have to help my kid. Could I ask you to build a tanning workbench for me? Even here, I could earn a little extra money for my son. Is no one able to do their own stuff for a change? Tanner's workplace. 10 more planks, 16 more nails. Oh, and they even... Oh, that's really cool. It can come straight out of my bag. I'm really happy with this thing. And then I'll just stick a full stack in there and then top it off as I need. Nope, that's not what I want. That's what I want. And then Oof, Lich has used a lot. I might actually take 60 of this. Until shown otherwise. Or if I run out of space. I also need a lot of iron parts, and goodness knows I have enough iron to last to the end of eternity. Yeah, 450 iron. I have more than enough. Complex iron parts, got a whole bunch of those. Oh, this is a lot of hammering. Thank you, donkey. Okay, that should be enough to last hopefully a while. Box of those. Wow, I calculated perfectly and I didn't even know. It's kind of fun. Let's take those things away. Oh, this is going to be so nice having a bag of building materials. All right, some more shards. Oh, which one's which? Hey, this is the new one that just came in. Another Dark Brain. It took me how long to get a Dark Brain when I needed it? Now all of a sudden I get 2 bodies in a row with a Dark Brain? Okay. Nails, simple, complex iron parts, planks, flitch. I think I need some wooden beams to round out what I have. There we go. 20 beams. We need to sleep and then speak with Snake again. Hello, Snake. Got the dark heart for you. At last, everything's ready. Just a second. Wait here, I need to gather my followers. Say what? No. Wife had a snarky comment. At least an hour, maybe two. Is that you? Of course it's me. I wouldn't miss this ceremony for the world. It should be hilarious. Do you know what Snake is going to summon? The first time he summoned something, it was a chicken. Actually, his inner voice. I know who he would like to summon. Oh, is it Gary he's going to summon? But I have another guess about who he's actually going to get, and I can't wait to see. So let's wait. That was hilarious because the first time he tried to summon something, it was a chicken. Second time he killed us, but we're effectively immortal or something in this game, so he came back and then he was like talking to Gary when Gary was hidden. Then we have all of our nice Halloween decorations. Today I get what I have waited my entire life for. I curse all of them. All of my anger, I sacrifice it to you? Appear among us, I beg you? What is he talking about? Oh. Father, he says. Five guardsmen wait here. 4 others go with... Oh. Oh no. This is brilliant. Father? Where? What? Black magic. Now I see it's you. I remember your face. I did not expect this. My son is dead. You are a creature of darkness. He was burned with his mother. The house on Witch Hill. Mother threw me out of the window just before the beams collapsed. You wove me a small horse out of vines. I called it Flame. Son, is it you, Seth? I am your father. Oh, I did not expect that. Monsignor, we're here. You disappeared. Grab him, boys! Nope, stop. Let them go. Return to headquarters. But... do it. Oh, so his son didn't die. So, can we go too? Of course, go. Just don't ruin the moment. Yeah, I'd better go too. Wait, it seems that my ritual was a success after all. Here, my endless notebook is yours. I hope it'll help you to get back to your loved one. Thank you! And take my eternal burning coal. I don't think I want to burn anybody anymore. Thank you, Monsignor. Just call me Edward. Edward. What are we going to do about the guardsmen? They saw us. We need to get back to the town first. What a twist, but old Gary knew. Haha, Yorick lost the bet. And I'm one step closer to my love. Two more parts acquired. Okay, it is Snake Days, so... Inquisitor is done. Snake is done. Now we just need to finish this astrologer mischarm stuff. Bring a carrot to the witch. I mean, I could do that, possibly. I think I needed to do that for Farmer. Alright, let's quickly go to Clotho, get the carrot, and see what we can do then. Hey, Clotho. Welcome. Give the carrot. Oh. That's exactly what I needed. So big I can't even fit it in my pockets. Oh, this is hilarious. I want to go to... I think the Dead Horse Tavern is closest. Hey, farmer, have you ever seen a carrot this big? Give him the carrot. There! Have you ever seen such a carrot? You call that a big carrot? Ha! I used to raise mine much bigger when I was younger. Alright, come in. You have nothing I need, but thank you very, very much. Okay, he had a Legionnaire helm somewhere. I'm looking for a helmet. No? Okay, can I not go upstairs? Nope. Oh, chests. Oh. Well, that's kind of cool. He has other stuff in his chest. Thank you, farmer. You got nothing else, so I shall... What do I want to do? Yeah, let's go to the, over here. Almost 4 gold. Oh, nice. And some more. Oh, no, really? That's more important. Another 7, that's really good. If only I'd been able to do that little sermon last time, I could double my shards. Okay, we'll stick this guy on ice. Quick save, because I need to get off. Thanks for coming. And welcome back. Okay, so the Real Talk segment today, the prompt I have is actually one I talked about a ways back, but I'm going to be rehashing it again, and we'll see where I go with it. Living with chronic illness is what it is, and I've mentioned before with multiple Real Talk segments about my struggles with chronic illness, kind of linking it into whatever it is I'm going to be talking about, and kind of going back into it again. So, living with chronic illness. If you're new, if you've been here a while, you know that my chronic illnesses that I've struggled with is fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome. They're two not very well-known conditions, surprisingly, in medical communities as well as out of them. That's one of the big frustrations about them. But the fibromyalgia, as far as I can determine with research and other stuff I've done, it's a disorder of the nervous system that causes chronic pain that has no source and no end. It can be anywhere from mild to severe. I'm moderate to severe, unfortunately. So I spend pretty much all day, every day in physical pain. And then the chronic fatigue syndrome is pretty much exactly like it sounds. Chronic fatigue. So I live a life where I'm always in pain and always fatigued. It's quite difficult because I remember fuzzily, because brain fog is a whole nother issue involved in both of those conditions. I fuzzily remember how my life was before my descent into chronic illness, and that, not quite daily, but many, many times, it's caused a lot of grief, sadness, even flat out depression of just how much I've lost. Because way back when, I not only was able to work full time, I also went to the gym 4 to 5 times a week. I was a sports coach, so I did coaching of the sport of fencing. Yes, I was a fencer. Fun sport. Look into it if you haven't ever heard of it or even thought of it. So much fun. But I was a fencer. I did that 2 or 3 times a week on top of all the other extracurricular activities, quote unquote, I did. Cooking. I like to cook, help my wife out. So I had a very active lifestyle. I was very physically capable. And I went from that to barely able to stand on my feet for 15 minutes. If I'm walking, I can do it for longer, as long as it's not strenuous or rushed. Even working at a desk for more than 2-3 hours at most is a struggle. the daily life of living in chronic pain, and of chronic illnesses, and not all chronic illnesses are made equal. And everybody that has chronic illness, it can manifest in a different way. It can affect their life in a completely different way because everybody has a different body and how it reacts to whatever the exact same chronic illness is. It can affect you differently because of whatever your job, hobby, or occupation was. It can affect you differently depending upon the support of friends and family around you. Everybody is different, and goodness knows I've gone through the ringer of life with my chronic illness. For about a year and a half, I spent so much time at the doctor's office that my wife and I calculated it out. I think we broke it down to like a week, so I had about 1.5 different medical visits, whether it was going to a doctor, going to a specialist, getting imaging done, getting some blood work done, whatever it was. I had something about 1.5 times every week. I'm still medically burned out from it, and I have only seen my primary doctor for the last 2 years. I haven't seen a specialist in about 2.5 years or something like that, because I'm at the point where unless I was to spend an inordinate amount of money, I probably couldn't get any new information on what I have. I have a prescription I keep up that kind of helps. I do what I can to work with my body and trying to make it better. There's a few things I've been able to do food-wise to help. There's a few different supplements I've researched that help a little bit. But every single day is a struggle. Every single day is a grief. I had a talk I did before dealing with grief. If you are someone who knows about someone who has a chronic illness in your life, understand that they may be doing as much as they can. You don't have to understand completely, but just attempting to understand a little bit and being there when they need goes so far. And I'm speaking from experience about this from both ends of the spectrum. If you are someone with the chronic illness, try not to give into despair too much. I've had chronic depression more or less my entire life. It comes and it goes. And goodness knows, I went through the ringer of depression with my chronic illness. I've had friends walk out. I've had family walk out. Yet I'm still here. I've managed to get into good spirits. I've deepened my walk with God. Have a good relationship with my wife. I have a few friends out there that understand my symptoms and how I can only do so much. And so my message is, if you are one of those people dealing with chronic illness, you can't force people to understand, but you can encourage them to try to understand. Some people flat out won't. And it kind of goes back to the whole, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force them to drink kind of a thing. You can share information and knowledge with somebody, but unless they choose to think and understand, they're not going to. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, if I can do it with all of my baggage, with my giant grief case that I've had most of my life, you can do it too. It may be a long process. It may be a hard process. It may be a lonely process. I've gone through all three. Take heart and understand that there's other people out there who have gone through a similar thing and know how you feel. To the people who are healthy and have someone that they know in their life, just even attempting to understand can mean so much. Occasionally giving a bit of accommodation to the chronically ill person. And here's something that's going to sound a bit like an oxymoron, but it means a lot. Even if we chronically ill people can't come to an event, it still means a lot if we got an invitation. You as the healthy person may very well and very rightly assume, hey, the chronically ill person can't do this thing, or they may be too tired or too sick or ill or busy or resting, recuperating to go to a movie or join us on this thing. That may very well be the case. And even if we chronically ill people can't join you, simply being invited makes us feel like we're still a part of whatever group or event it is, even if we can't come. Also, this is something you can talk to your chronically ill friend about. Do they want to be invited even if they can't come most of the time? Some chronically ill people may not want the invitation because it will make them depressed. Some might want the invitation because even if they can't come, they still feel included. Ask. And you fellow chronic illness warriors out there, don't be afraid to share. I understand the want to keep private of medical details and medical information and other stuff, but I found that freely sharing what I struggle with on a daily basis makes the issues less. Makes them feel less would be a better way. Makes them feel less. Because it doesn't make them actually less, but it makes them feel less. It also helps other people understand them more. So I'm unsure where else to go with this subject, but that's what I felt like talking about today. Living with chronic illness. So if you are the chronic ill person, be gentle on yourself. Understand that not everyone will understand. Don't give in to despair and try to treat yourself as best as you can. To the healthy people out there that have a chronically ill person in their life, try to understand, even if you can't, just simply trying. Don't be afraid of or awkward around the chronically ill people, because we're still very much people at the end of the day. And even if we can't join in all the different activities of life, we still appreciate being invited or included, or even just giving your friend a phone call, whatever it is. And that's all I got for today. So hopefully this spoke to you in a good way and gave you some things to talk about, some things to think about, and maybe even talk about. I don't know. I'll see everyone next time. As usual, DMs everywhere are more or less open. So if you have any questions or comments or even subjects to talk about at a future Real Talk segment, throw them my way. Still trying to figure out exactly how to get there's a certain way I want to have a Discord channel thread open for people to submit stuff, and I'm still trying to figure that out. But eventually I'll have a place on Discord where you can submit these kinds of stuff. So I have a link tree on pretty much everything. So no matter where you're hearing this, got a link tree. Go to there. And yeah, glad everyone can come. Glad everyone showed up. And I'll see everyone next time. Bye.